Hey, welcome back to the channel, and let's find that time to move, hey? Real quick, let's just go straight into it. We're going to warm up the wrists, and then we're going to get moving into the scapulars a little bit. So bring your shoulders over your wrists, knees over your hips, or hips over your knees. And we're going to just come forward and back, nice and slow. Grip into the mat with your fingertips. Come from left to right. Swaying around. Flip the fingers around so the tips of your fingers are facing towards your knees, and just sit back onto your heels. Begin to pedal into your hands, push the heel of each one down, lifting up as we do so. Opposite sides. Bring your hands together, close them into a fists, and just roll out the wrists nice and slow. And come back onto all fours. Just going to do some scapular rotation things. So we're going to start by pulling the shoulder blades down your back, keeping a neutral spine, and then we're going to bring the chest through that, so your shoulder blades should be close together. And then from there we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, push the ground away from you, doming the upper back, pull the shoulder blades down, so it's still got that protraction, and then bring the shoulder blades together, bring them up to the top into your ears, keeping that shoulders together, doming the upper back away from you, pull down your spine, away from your ears, close together, chest through, up to the ears, doming the upper back, pull the shoulder blades away from your ears, close them together. So it's like a circle, it becomes a circular motion. We're just working into the scapula. And then we're going to rotate the opposite way, so dome at the top of the ears, bring the shoulder blades together on the spine, up by the ears, keep them closed, pull them down, doming the upper back away from the ears, up to the ears. Down, protraction to the ears, pull through, shoulder blades together, down the spine, doming the upper back, up towards the ears. We'll do two more, trying to make it a little bit more fluid as we go through. Doming the upper back, up towards the ears. It's a little bit of a strain on the forearms, so you can come back onto your toes and just shake out the hands a little bit. Now from here, this gets a little bit strange, but we're going to bring the knees in between the hands and sit back. So make sure the tops of your feet are on the ground. Push your hands so they're next to your knees, so the heels of your hands are near your kneecaps. And from here, we're going to push into the ground, lift your knees up into your chest, engage the core by pulling that up as well. Up like that, nice and high. You're going to open up your knees, keep pushing the ground away from you, and drop the knees outside the hands. So as you inhale, pull them up to the chest, lower them down. 2, 3, keep the exhale, keep pulling the navel into the spine, and just opening up. Barely let them touch the ground before you bring them back up. Knees up, knees down. We'll do 2 more. Externally rotate the shoulder blades so the eyes of the elbows are facing forward. Bring the knees down. Come up onto the knees. I like to place my hands as an X shape, so opposite chest side. Push into the ground, firm the ground with the tops of your feet. And we're going to slowly start lowering down. You want engagement in the glutes, and as you come down, come to where you feel is your end range, and then pull yourself back up by using your quad muscles and pushing into the ground. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. confident. You might feel like you can go a little bit lower, but you want to keep a flat back. It's okay to strain, it's perfectly normal, especially when you're testing yourself. We'll go for one more. Now, you can either place your hands down and come into squat, or you can roll over your feet, coming into a nice deep Vinyasa squat, nice and low. Pull your chest through, bring your triceps to your knees, broaden your chest, maybe roll out the wrists. And we're going to place the hands down and step back to our first plank. So here we are, plank pose. Shoulders down, eyes at the elbows facing forward, dome in the upper back, pushing the ground away from you, squeezing the glutes. The same cues, and it's always good to remember them. You want to keep that focus. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. From here, we're going to roll to the outer side of your foot, coming into side plank. But we're going to bring this left knee up, right knee up, sorry, so you want to be pushing down into the outside of the left foot. Bring that right elbow to right knee to right elbow. And then from here you want to keep pushing the arm away, extend your right foot behind your left, straight arm, and bring it back up. 2. Three. Keep gripping the mat gently with your fingertips. 4. And if you bring that elbow up, try to bring it as high as you can on the tricep so you're contracting the right side. 5. Look next to your right hand. Place your left hand there. Extend your right foot back, one-legged plank. From your one-legged plank, you're going to sit the right heel up to the sky, coming onto your elbows for one-legged dolphin. Hold this position for a moment. Gaze between your hands, see where your thumbs are, and we're going to bring the nose to that little imaginary line between the thumbs and push back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to one-legged dolphin. Now look even further forward, and we're going to shift forward into a low plank, lower down to the ground, but keeping the elbows bent all the way through. So bring the chest through, nice and controlled, lower into the ground. Firm into the tops of the feet, extend the arms in front of you so the thumbs are facing towards the sky. Place your head to the mat. My voice might go a little bit muffled here, sorry, that's because my head's on the mat. Bring the navel up, create a little bit of room here between there and squeeze the glutes. And we're going to lift the arms up for 1. Bring the shoulder blades onto the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one we hold, 10. Keep holding. Squeeze the glutes. Lower down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Push up to plank. From plank, we roll onto the other side. Rolling onto the outside of the left foot, just briefly for a side plank. And again, we're going to come to the outside edge of the right foot and bring the left knee to left tricep. Keep pushing the ground away from you, extend that left foot behind the right. Bring the knee up, tricep, extend away, 2, 3, 4. Don't collapse into that shoulder. 5. Place the right hand down next to the left. Extend that left foot back. 3-legged plank. And then we're going to push the hips up to the sky and sink the elbows down to the ground for 3-legged dolphin. I don't think dolphins have legs. It's a strange name. Gaze between the thumbs. See that imaginary line. And bring your nose there for 5. Push back. 4. 3. Nice and controlled. 2. 1. Now look beyond that. Come up on. Keep the elbows bent and come through to your stomach. This time we're going to extend the arms nice and wide. And we're going to just raise the arms up. So you want the hands to sort of come higher than the elbows. But again, it's the same sort of thing. Keep the engagement in the glutes. Lift the chest and close the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We hold on 10. Pull the shoulder blades down. Extend the arms away from you. Squeeze the glutes. Lower back down. Bring the hands under the elbows. Pull yourself through. Come to the top of your mat. Bring the knees between the hands. And we'll do a few more of those clam openings. I think this is what you'll call them. So push into the ground, start doming the upper back, eyes of the elbows facing forward, tops of the feet, and bring your knees to your chest. Doming, opening, placing outside. Back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The last one. 10. Back to center. Come up. I'm sweating quite a bit, so hopefully you are too. And push the tops of the feet into the ground. And we'll do 5 more of those lowers. You might be able to find that you get a little bit lower this time yourself. Again, I like to put my hands across the chest, but you can counterbalance by having your arms forward, lower down, pull yourself back up. 2, 3, squeeze the glutes, try to keep the back flat. 4, last one. 5. Back up the center. Needed a big breath there, a little bit out of breath. So cross the ankles, so you're sitting in a cross-legged seat. And we're just simply going to take a nice forward fold, well deserved. I like to grab opposite elbow as well and rock from side to side. Come back up, simply cross the opposite way. And the same thing, take a forward fold, grab opposite elbow. Come up onto the knees. And we're just going to take a simple shoulder stretch. So you're going to bring your right arm across, Bring your left arm up underneath and onto the right tricep. Lower the right shoulder down and extend through your arms. Just a simple shoulder stretch. Pull that elbow into your chest. Start taking a few breaths to recenter yourself and regain your breath, in my case. And simply swap sides. It's always quite hard to talk and do the moves at the same time, so I apologise for any strain in my voice. But hopefully you got through it and it wasn't unbearable. Come back onto your toes. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths. Hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time and you've enjoyed yourself. Hopefully you come back for more. Yeah, so enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend, or wherever else you're up to. Thank you for joining me.